Squid Game Season 3 has finally arrived, and while fans were bracing for the intense games and emotional toll, what they weren't expecting was how fast it would all be over. Just 6 episodes. That's all we got. In a world where binge worthy shows often stretch to 10 episodes or more, the final season of Netflix's most watched survival drama pulled the rug with its shorter runtime, and fans are still trying to make sense of it. The brevity of Season 3 shocked viewers from the moment they realized Episode 6 was the final. After Season 2 wrapped with a new promise of vengeance and deeper conspiracy unraveling, most assumed the final chapter would take its time. More games, more bloodshed, more of Guy Hun's personal descent into the heart of the organization. But instead, Season 3 kept its narrative lean, fast-paced, almost breathless, and with barely any time to recover between moments of trauma, strategy, and loss. The showrunner, Wang Donghyuk, reportedly wanted the final season to feel urgent, like there was no going back. And that urgency is felt in every moment. The first episode drops us straight into the new gang, bypassing slow exposition or build-up. Jai Hun is back, but he's not the same man we met in Season 1. He's cold, determined, and deeply broken. There's no room for sentimentality anymore. Every episode moves like a bullet, efficient, direct, brutal. But why only 6 episodes? A major reason appears to be narrative focus. Season 3 isn't just about survival anymore. It's about justice, revenge, and dismantling the twisted system that built the games in the first place. Instead of drawing out subplots or introducing too many new players, the show zeroes in on its core conflict: Jai Hun versus the front man. By trimming the fat, the season gets to its point quicker. The story is more compact, but not necessarily less impactful. There's also the factor of production value. Each episode is a cinematic experience with higher stakes, grander sets, and more intense visuals than ever before. Reducing the episode count may have allowed the team to increase the quality of each installment. From the intricately designed Puppets Maze to the heart-wrenching Reverse Roulette, every game feels like a mini-movie in its own right. No shortcuts, no cheap tricks, just precision storytelling and visual excellence. Another consideration could be actor availability and the toll of the performances. Many of the returning cast, including Lee Jung-jae, have become global stars. Scheduling becomes a major issue when actors are in high demand across the world. Filming emotionally demanding scenes in a survival thriller isn't easy, and keeping the season tight might have been a way to avoid burnout and maintain peak performance across the board. Fans were especially surprised considering how long the wait was between seasons 2 and 3. The build-up created expectations of an epic finale arc, possibly a double season, or at least something equivalent to Season 1's 9 episodes. But what we got instead was more like a swift final blow, one that hits harder precisely because it doesn't linger. There's barely any downtime in Season 3, no unnecessary flashbacks, no filler dialogue, just escalation, confrontation, and resolution. Of course, not all fans are happy with the decision. Many expressed frustration that key character developments were rushed or barely explored. For instance, the backstory of the new recruiter felt like a missed opportunity, and Sabiok's brother's return subplot could have added emotional depth had it not been squeezed into a single scene. But that seems to be a conscious trade-off the creators made: emotion through action, not reflection. Still, others have praised the structure, arguing that the shorter season is a bold creative choice that mirrors the brutal, fleeting nature of the game itself. You're not meant to get comfortable. You're not meant to fully heal. Squid Game has always been about urgency, desperation, and the terrifying speed at which life can be taken away. Season 3's pacing reflects that ethos better than ever. There's also the thematic layer to consider. Season 3 is about endings, not just for the characters, but for the game itself. Jai Han isn't playing to survive anymore, he's playing to end it all. That singular focus gave the show a kind of narrative acceleration. There was no need to explore every character's arc or give closure to every thread. In the end, it was always about the system versus the individual, about whether one man could tear down an empire built on death. By the time the final scene rolls around, it's clear why the show took the path it did. We're left stunned, not just by the final twist, which flips everything we thought we knew, but by how quickly it all unfolded. The tension never eased, and the ending lands with such weight precisely because there was no long road to get there. It just happens, like life, like death.